Cheap Seats, episode number 53. The Super Bowl special, Bryce.
Yeah.
And Dalton's here too. Look at that. Dalton, what are you eating? I saw you were just eating.
Looks like Minute Maid lemonade.
I got a peanut butter jelly sandwich. I got a bowl of SpaghettiOs, and I got pizza rolls.
God damn, dude.
Fat bitch.
Fuck you.
Fat. I'm just going to say he likes his food.
Big bone.
I just got off work. A hard day's work. I didn't get lunch. I didn't get breakfast. I'm making up for it.
Oh, I'm going to starve.
It's bulking season. That's my excuse.
Yeah, fair enough. There you go.
Like,
got some Minute Maid lemonade too, cranking that. So,
yeah, sadly.
How are we feeling? Not 1 week, but less than a week out from the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Are we feeling any excitement?
No, because the Packers are
No,
not.
I have
We're
to
the Lions.
freaking work.
Yo, you have to work for the Super Bowl? That sucks.
At least I think. I don't know yet.
I
They
just
haven't told
hope
me.
that San Fran brings the Swifty terror to an end.
Still can't believe you guys are rooting for San Fran. It's unbelievable.
Fuck it. Fuck.
Why do you
off.
root for a team that beats our ass constantly?
I don't give a fuck.
It's not even that big of like a deal that here, this brings me into my first point too. All right. My first thing I had is that Pat Mahomes' dad just got a DWI. That man has the world thrown against him right now. Like Pat Mahomes, he would be likable if his family wasn't full of a bunch of assholes.
Like his wife's kind of an asshole.
Yeah.
His brother's gay molester.
Yeah, he is. I mean, you saw that. There was video proof of him like taking this like bartender chick or whatever and just making out with her without her permission.
Yeah.
Apparently she didn't press charges, but still, like, this man's got the cards are stacked against Mahomes, and I feel bad for him. I honestly do, because he gets too much hate. It's nonstop. He can't catch a break. But it's so crazy too for his dad to get a DWI.
You see all the memes where it's like, yeah, if my daughter-in-law and son were that bad, I'd get a DWI too. Like, you see those?
Yeah, I've seen those. It's so funny. Yeah. Another point about the Super Bowl too. I don't know if you guys heard, but the 49ers are displeased
With their field conditions.
Yeah, because they're practicing at the UNLV facilities, while the Chiefs get to practice at the Raiders facilities.
Yeah.
And they're saying the field quality is way worse, and the Chiefs are getting a competitive advantage out of this. What do you think? Do you think that is unfair?
I would think that you spend this much money, you spend millions upon millions of dollars a day.
Yeah.
For this shit. And then I do agree with him. It is kind of bullshit. You work your ass off all year. But then on the other end, you got to think, well, this should just get you pissed off. It should just get you want to go in there and fucking throttle somebody.
I think it'd be better for them to take it as motivational fuel.
That's what I am.
Right.
Like, fuck
100%.
They want to give you a shit field, all right? They want us to think we're going to play like shit? No, we're going to come out there and fucking break your helmet off,
So I think the Chiefs are getting the nicer field because they're technically the home team in the Super Bowl, because last year the Eagles were the home team, right? They were NFC. So meaning this year AFC team would be the home team. But people are saying because the Chiefs are a lower seed than the 49ers, then that the 49ers should have got the nice facilities. Do you agree with that? Or are you cool with it alternating?
I don't know. I didn't really pay attention to it last year because nobody bitched about it last year.
Well, that's the thing. I've seen comments too of like Chiefs fans saying, hey, we got the ASU field last year and the Eagles got to practice in the Cardinals facilities. Why are like Niners fans complaining now? Because we didn't complain at all, is what they were saying.
Yeah.
Which
it's a valid point.
I think it is a valid point. Like,
I think it's just throw a pissy fart.
Yeah, that's not a good look when people call the 49ers the 40 whiners. So when you're bitching about your practice field.
It is wine country in California, so fair enough.
Wrong type of wine.
I know.
You were ready for that one.
Yeah, I was. I was like, ooh, it's
You're
coming.
alcoholic.
He had that one teed up.
I'm not even going to say it because you'd probably have to bleep it out.
Yeah. I don't know if you saw any of the media day clips of Travis Kelce up there and like all the other dudes up there. They did like this big press conference with like Scott Hansen was the guy for NFL Red Zone. He was asking the questions or like whatever, and every time they talked to a Chiefs player, the whole stadium went boo, boo. And then when the 49ers, like they were talking to 49ers players, they fucking erupted. So I think it goes to show that there's a lot more Niners.
The Niners fans are the favorites.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. Which makes sense though, because like they're going from what? San Francisco to Las Vegas compared to like Kansas City all the way to Las Vegas, which I don't know necessarily. I feel like San Francisco's closer.
It is definitely closer.
Yeah, it's way closer. God, oh, what's up, Nick?
Oh, look who shows up late, interrupting us
in the podcast. Nicholas J.
Man,
Adams
didn't really
is
even
in there.
interrupt. He didn't even say anything.
No, he didn't.
He just said, "Yeah."
So, Nick, we're talking about the Super Bowl right now.
Yeah,
talking about some of it. What's your opinion? Since I was just asking Bryce and Dalton this, what's your opinion on the fact that the Niners have a worse practice field than the Chiefs? Like, do you think that is unfair to the Niners?
I think as far as the script, says
What
right
the
now. No, I'm just kidding.
Fuck up.
Was it the University of Nevada, Las Vegas field?
Yeah, it's the UNLV field.
I don't agree with it because obviously there's different turfs that they have to practice on, and they're going to be practicing on like a softer field rather than a like artificial field that that's where Super Bowl is.
Yeah,
Allegiant Stadium is. So I don't know. I feel like they kind of got screwed over. Where's the Chiefs at?
They're in the Las Vegas Raiders like facilities.
Yeah,
brand new facilities.
Yes, definitely not fair. Definitely not fair. But that's what you get for being the away team. Sadly,
it's
motivation,
right, Nick?
I guess so.
You
that underdog.
I'd be pissed off. Like I was telling Jarrett, I'd be like, I'm ready to fucking throttle somebody. Like I go
they're
out there.
Smart. They'll take it as motivation.
Yeah,
that's what I would do. Nick, you had an opinion on Brock Purdy or a question to pose. I'll let you take the reins on this one because this is actually a pretty riveting question.
This is a great question. So Brock Purdy, second-year quarterback of the 49ers, pretty new guy. Going to his first Super Bowl. Do all of you guys think if Brock Purdy wins the Super Bowl, is he considered one of the greatest quarterbacks? Like, would he be considered a good QB if he wins the Super Bowl?
He's already a good QB.
He's already considered a good quarterback. But like, are you saying like greatest in the league right now, or like greatest of all time, or
greatest in the league?
Put him up there. Would he be put up there with other QBs that are in the league right now?
I think you have to give him his flowers.
Have to. Yeah.
I really hate to say that too, because like I said last episode, I'm a notorious Brock Purdy hater, but I'm reborn.
Damn right.
Brock Purdy, maybe not believer, maybe more like I can deal with him.
Damn.
But I think you have to respect Brock Purdy if he wins the Super Bowl, and you have to say he's top 10. Then.
Yeah.
Because, like, I think no matter how long he's on the Niners and he's going to have this super team around him, you're still going to get the claims of, hey, this guy's benefiting from all of his other teammates just being the fucking Avengers, being good. But you have to give him respect if he wins the bowl.
Yeah.
Over Pat Mahomes, over playoff Pat, you have to give him respect. There's no way you don't.
And so what I was trying to compare Brock Purdy to was 2013 Russell Wilson, second-year QB, and takes the team to the Super Bowl. Obviously, it wasn't him. The leader and boom was there too, but like people started respecting Russell Wilson. He started becoming better and better.
And look at him now.
As a Seahawks fan, it's kind of weird to say that could it happen to Brock Purdy? Yeah, maybe.
I think Purdy's actually a really good comp to Russell Wilson. Like, he reminds me a lot of Russell Wilson.
Let's just hope he doesn't become ass in like 5 years, 10 years.
Maybe Russell is a little more mobile, like he can move around a little more. But
Russell is a little bit bigger than him too.
Purdy's got a similar build though. Like, he is built below the hips. Like, he's got a strong base. So did Russell Wilson. He's kind of a smaller guy, but actually, I think Purdy
Solid.
6'1",
He's
6'2"?
Russell.
He's taller than
Russell's
Russ.
5'10".
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit, Russell's that short?
But
Yeah, Russell's short.
pretty reminds me
Damn.
a lot
Whoa,
of
whoa!
Russell
What do you mean 5'10" is short?
for an NFL
for an
player.
NFL
For
quarterback.
NFL.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You get
Carry
like
on.
I feel like the standard to be an NFL quarterback is at least 6 foot
He's like
plus.
6'6".
Oh yeah, ideally
Like
you
isn't
gotta
Josh
be, like,
Allen like 6'4"?
I think he is. Ideally, you have
6'7".
to be like 6'2", 6'3" plus. You know.
Because you
Yeah.
got to be able to see even slightly over your fucking 6'7".
Well, yeah, that's
Lineman.
the biggest concern with like the younger quarterbacks too, or like the shorter quarterbacks come in the league. Like Baker Mayfield, he's bald, but there was concerns when he came into the league because he's only like what 6 foot, something like that. Bryce Young, 6 foot.
Kyler
That was the
Murray.
biggest concern when he
Kyler
came in
Murray's
the league.
struggling.
Yeah, same.
Kyler
Kyler
Murray's
Murray's struggling.
he's the M word.
Kyler Murray's 5'10".
He's the what?
What?
The M word. I don't know if
Oh.
I can say it.
Oh, midget.
Yeah,
How
I don't
about
know
you
if we can
just
say
stop?
midget. That's what
You
I was
can't
gonna
just
say.
that.
Well,
Oh
Did
my
it?
god.
Because it's offensive, I think.
Is that offensive?
I think so.
Sorry,
It sounds bad.
Fuck it, he's a midget.
Stop talking. Stop talking.
He's
Make me,
vertically
Nick.
challenged.
Make me.
All right, he's vertically challenged.
He's pretty short. He's
Needs
pretty
the
short.
step stool to put the
I
top
don't
of the
think he's
cookie jar
really
back on.
struggling too much though. I don't think he's struggling because
He's
of his
struggling to
height.
get his KD up in Call of Duty. That's what he's doing.
Yeah, there it is.
Hey, same here too.
He felt that one. He was like, yeah. I don't know, man, but like I was talking about Bryce Young when he came in this year, the biggest concern about him was that he was small. Not only like weight wise, because he was only like 180 coming in or something like that.
You little bastard.
But he's under 6 foot. They say he's listed as 6 foot. That's bullshit.
Yeah.
He's not. He's like 5'10". There's no way he's 6 foot. Dol, what do you think? Do you think Bryce Young is 6 foot? There's no way he's 6 foot.
No, definitely not.
They list him as that, but like they do that for like think of high school players too. When they hand out like
Hey,
the
they have to
programs.
round him up.
Yeah, a kid who's like 6 foot, they'll run him out there and be like, yeah, he's 6'3", 240. He's a giant linebacker. Kid runs out there, he's like 6 foot, fucking.
Hey, I'm 6'8" on a
Fuck
good
80.
day, so
Yeah.
You're what? You're what, Nick?
I'm 6'8" on a good day.
Oh,
so.
on a good day, I'm sure you are.
What 6.8 like millimeters tall or?
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what he's talking about. 6.8
Nick,
millimeters.
I refuse to believe you're anything over 6 foot.
Good thing I'm 6 even.
Oh, there you go. 6 even.
Are we still talking about height with that comment? Or?
Yes, we are.
Anyways,
Get your mind out of the gutter, you dirty bastard.
Dirty dog, you.
You dirty,
Clean it
dirty
up.
dog.
That's enough.
Hey, Mr. Clean, we need you on aisle 3. Dalton's a fucking dirty bastard.
No,
you go.
I just showered.
Wow, what a guy.
You need another one after that comment.
Hey,
Maybe I will.
quick switch here. Did anyone see any of the Pro Bowl?
No. Actually, I saw a highlight of Puka Nacua signing a fake Debo Samuel jersey.
Did he really?
Yeah, he signed a fake Debo jersey.
Did he get like swindled into doing it?
No, he just walked over. There's some kid was like, "Can you sign my jersey?" And he's like, "Yeah, sure."
That's kind of nutty.
I saw it. It was on like ESPN or
you're-
like Sports Center or something.
If you're playing for the Packers, say, and a kid hands you a Bears jersey, are you signing it?
Not Bears jersey.
yeah, you kind of have to. You kind of have to. It's
Fuck
the
What do
yeah.
you mean you kind of have to? Fuck them kids.
Be like,
It's the
man,
Pro Bowl.
I'd be like, kid, you want me to put like "fuck the Bears" on this jersey? Like, come on, man.
Oh, if you do sign
Kid,
it, you got to put
Let
something
me
like kind
see
of
your
witty.
arm.
Yeah, it'd be like,
Yeah.
the
You can't
Bears
write-
still suck. Or
Yeah,
something.
you got to write that on there,
Or like F the Bears.
or even just write like "Go Pack Go" on it.
Yeah,
and then,
something.
then your name.
Yeah.
Because like, if you can't just sign a rival's jersey like that.
No,
Like,
no.
and like the whole cliche is it's bigger than the game.
That's bullshit. It's so bullshit.
But you know that's. I feel like there's boundaries to that.
It's like
right?
it's like the old Nerf commercials. It's Nerf or nothing. It's like it's the Rams or
Nerf
nothing. It's football or nothing, man.
Yeah, exactly. We got a Super Bowl ranking to get into.
Oh,
So last week brought up ranking the Super Bowls since Pittsburgh and the Packers played in the Super Bowl. So I have my list. Dalton has his list. Bryce is gonna go off the fly here.
I'm just gonna fucking wing her.
If I were to take a guess here, if I were to take a shot in the dark, Nick doesn't have a list.
I already have it in my head. Remember last ranking.
It does not count. Yeah, and we had to
Bro,
sit
you
here
could
and
not
sort
remember
it out.
10
Yeah,
names,
Nick,
and you want to try to remember
Nick's picks were
13
like,
Super Bowls.
I had to use 110%
No.
of my brain power.
Yeah.
No, I forgot. Are we ranking the top 10 Super Bowls in recent decade or all time?
Not all time. Like you're
Well, for
ranking.
starters, it's not just
There's
10.
13 on our
From
list.
2010?
Here, we can condense it to 10. I'll just have the 13 through 11 as honorable mentions, but
Okay.
let's do that. Let's
Give
do that.
me a piece of paper because I can't read this well because I'm gonna have to keep swiping
Get
back
you a
over.
piece of paper.
I gotta like write down who was in what Super Bowl.
Here, a piece of paper.
Ooh, piece of candy.
Ooh, piece of candy. So, do you
candy.
need time to
Ooh,
write
piece of
this down
candy.
at all, or are we good to go, or you want us to take a? We could hop into the break here quick, and
Yeah,
All
let's
right.
take a quick break.
when we come back in, we'll do this. All right.
Boy, you just got here.
Our Count Heroes is glad to say we are working with Sharps, the social network for sports bettors. On Sharps, you can post your bets, see what your friends are betting, and even tail bets by clicking the whale tail icon. Sharps also connects to all major sports books. That's DraftKings, Prize Picks, FanDuel, BetMGM, and more. So, in time for the big game, if you want to play some bets and you want to go beyond bet tracking, use our code for Sharps. That's hard, 459. Oh, Bryce dropped his phone. That's hard, 459
That's
to use Sharps. We're excited. Place some bets on the big game.
yeah. Give us all your money.
Place a bet on who's gonna win. Place a bet on who the coin toss winner is gonna be. Place a
What
bet on
color the Gatorade's gonna be?
how long the national anthem is gonna take.
Will there be an octopus on the field? Who knows?
Will there be an octopus?
I-
It's nuts.
Hope that Chris Stapleton sings again soon because that was
I don't even
So
know who's doing
American.
the national anthem, man.
I don't even know either.
All right, we're
Bryce,
back.
you are fucking annoying. So I just want to get this off my chest real quick.
Hey, you guys hear that?
I don't know.
Sounds like a bitch.
I don't know. I don't know if you've heard yourself a lot, actually. But I really hate it when you say "duh Bears." Like, shut the fuck up. And
You're just stealing.
let me
"Duh,
finish. Let me
Bears."
finish.
Just like
Let
that.
me
Nick?
finish.
Oh,
Let me finish. And I know 100% on my mama, bro. I know for
On his
sure
mama.
you are deep inside a Lions fan. I don't care if you're like, oh, I'm a Packers fan at heart. Like, shut the fuck up. Me and Jarrett know that
we did
deep
talk
inside,
about this last episode.
you are a Lions fan.
Or after last episode, he was like, "I think Bryce is a closet Lions fan." And I'm like, honestly, it kind of makes sense.
Bryce, just
You're
come out of the
fucking
closet.
dumb
We know
as
you're a
hell.
Lions fan. You're a Lions
Yeah.
fan. Just say so. Just
Why
say
the fuck
so.
would I
Just come
buy
out.
more Packers jerseys if I'm a fucking Lions fan?
Just
Cover up.
so you can fit in with the.
No, I wouldn't I wouldn't spend $130 to cover up. I'm a Lions fan. I would
You
own
also
that
have
shit
a
if I
Bucs
am.
Why
jersey.
would your gay
You also
son
have
buy
a
some
Bucs
play?
jersey, too.
No, I'd fuck.
See, he's
Jesus, you
fucking.
can't say that. Holy shit!
But
There's no way it
just
is.
come out.
Oh,
you
that's
know
a good
you're
question.
a Lions
Hold
fan.
on, Nick. I got a question for you. Gay son or thought daughter?
Shut the fuck up.
We can't be saying this shit on the podcast.
Sure, we can.
No. Oh.
Anyways, fuck you, Bryce.
a lot of
We know
splicing to
you're
do there.
Lions fans. Let's get you a Jared Goff jersey for Christmas.
Bryce, we need an official response. A toned down, official, buttoned up response. Bryce, here, this is like a courtroom right now,
We're
dude.
not mad. We're not
I-
mad.
Bryce
Just say
Dunston.
you're a
I'm a
Lions
diehard
fan.
Packer fan. I'm just
Oh my god.
surprised that this hurt Nick's feelings that much.
Oh.
Thank you very
No,
much.
we know.
Welcome to my TED Talk.
No, we know you're a Lions fan.
But,
we know
Nick,
you're a
what's-
Lions fan.
For the people, what's the reasoning? Why is he a Lions fan?
Can't hype up a
This
team that's
dude-
doing good and they
this
haven't done
dude-
good since how long now? Like,
No,
I can't hype them up.
no. This guy is from Michigan.
It's kind of the same thing like Jarrett says,
Michigan.
like how we're rooting
And
for the
this
Niners
guy-
to win, and he doesn't want the Niners to win. He's like, how could you root for the Niners to win if they
Because their
beat us
team is
every
not
year?
in here.
Oh.
Their team is not in here.
Okay, and the Lions have sucked every year.
But
so why can't I celebrate them the one year that
you
they
got a
did
little press though last week when I was saying I was happy about the Lions getting their ass kicked.
Yeah, and you're
Yeah,
like,
because
why
it
would
was-
you
it
get-
You're like, what?
would have been such a good script, bro.
Like, how could you? How could you say that? You monster!
fake Packers fan over
I
here.
did not say you monster.
Yeah, you did. Hey, re-roll the clip. Hey,
Play the
editing
tape back
Jarrett,
right
I
now.
want you to put the clip.
Challenge that playback.
It's just gonna be Nick's face. We just find Nick's face. Download
No, we're gonna put your face on a Lions jersey.
Sharps.
Hey, Nick might be committing more of an egregious crime. The fact that he's rooting for the Niners when he's a Seahawks fan.
That is
Yeah.
pretty bad.
I won't root for the Niners as a Packers fan. Him rooting for the Niners as a Seahawks fan is atrocious. That's terrible. You should be ashamed. You should be
I
ashamed.
Yeah,
fuck
Nick.
the Rams.
So, how the tables
The
have
Rams-
turned right back on you.
The Rams are worse than the Niners, to be honest.
This
Fuck
doesn't
you, Rams
distract from the
fans.
fact that Bryce is a closet Lions fan.
I told you guys,
No, that's-
blatantly obvious that Lions are my second favorite team.
Yeah, that's fair.
So why can't
But
I?
don't-
Why can't I
don't
root
say-
for them if
No,
they're?
it's definitely your
Nick,
number
you
one.
like the
team.
shut
Lions
the
more
fuck
than the
up.
Packers.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
No, you wouldn't
Yeah.
wouldn't catch me caught dead in a Lions jersey. Not even if it was for. Actually, it might be for. If it was for $1 million, I'd probably wear a Lions jersey.
I wear a Bears jersey for $1 million.
Oh.
Bears jersey for $1 million. Catch me in a CMC jersey.
Well, I can see it in a CMC
Hey,
jersey because
hey,
it's
hey.
CMC.
That white boy, he's got it. He's got it, dude.
Yeah.
Hey, I put out a post.
White lightning.
Cold ass white boy. He was like, someone explain cold ass white boy because I just don't get it. CMC is definitely in there, dude.
Bro,
He's a cold ass white boy. That man's stellar. All right.
goddamn animal.
Yeah. All right. We need to get in the Super Bowl ranking here because
Back from that shit show.
came out firing.
Oh,
So yeah, we're ranking the top 10 Super Bowls since 2010.
Well, 2010-11, right?
2010-11, yes, the 2010-11 season. So that was the
Good one.
Packers Steelers Super Bowl. We have 13, but we're just gonna do the 10. We'll name our honorable mentions or
Oh, I didn't do that.
didn't make the list. Well, that's fine if you don't have that. I
Okay.
have mine. But we'll do that, and then to have a little bit of discretion here. This is like personal opinion. It's not like objective. What was the
Yeah.
best?
We were just going by what we think is.
Yeah. I did a
Enjoyable
little
to
bit of
watch.
mix of both. Like I did a objectiveness of like what was a good game, but I also have some favorable opinions of like, oh, this team won or this team got in, so I'm happy about it.
See, like for me, I was just going through them. I was just trying to remember them, like
Yeah.
real quick. Like I didn't go back and
I
like
think
look
the
at
games that have more memorable moments, like ranked
You
higher
already
for me.
know.
Yeah.
Like you can already remember them. Like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
that was that Super Bowl.
So we'll start with 10, and then we'll come back to
Gotta
the
go
ones that
first?
didn't make it. Yeah, go first, Nick.
I'm gonna go Super Bowl 50, Broncos Panthers.
Really?
I think probably the most like eye-opening Super Bowl because that was a what was it? A 15-1 Panthers team
Yeah.
with prime Cam Newton, and he just falls apart.
Oh,
Versus
yeah.
the Broncos defense.
That one didn't even make my
That
top
was
10 for me.
2016, right?
2015.
Really? Yeah.
15? Well,
That one
2015.
came in at 11 for me. Broncos 24, Panthers 10.
yeah.
I remember that one being not very good for the Panthers. Like they just fell apart completely.
Yeah.
The defense was all right,
Their offense just couldn't do it.
but the Broncos defense
But
was way
Cam
better.
Newton-
Cam
Cam
Newton
Newton
sold.
hesitating to pick up that fumble. That was it right
Yeah,
there. I
that's
think
a
it was
moment.
Man,
Super
Bring
Bowl
back
infamy.
2015 Cam Newton.
Yeah.
Facts.
Well, he's
Facts.
Yeah,
sitting on
Dalton
his
please.
couch
misses him.
now.
Dalton misses him a lot.
Oh yeah. I used to like Cam Newton a lot too. I used to have a Cam
The
Newton
team needs
jersey.
him.
Remember when the dab came about?
Oh my god.
That season he created the dab. Yeah.
Revolutionary. He should be put in the
That-
Hall of Fame just for creating the
Just for
dab.
the Dude,
that
was-
alone is a Hall of Fame worthy.
it's a nuts time. It was a different time,
Man
man.
of culture.
Well, it's hard to think that back in 2015, almost 10 years ago already.
Yeah.
Next year, like this next year, it'll be 10 years ago.
Right. Feels
Was
ancient.
like, it was only 10 years ago. It doesn't feel like it was 10 years ago. It feels like it was like forever ago.
No.
Like you actually go back and look at it, it's like, really? That was that year?
Right.
Like, the hell?
I got Super Bowl 55 Bucks 31, Kansas City Chiefs 9 at number 10. The only
Okay.
reason why this got over some of the other ones that didn't make my list was that Tom Brady getting a ring in Tampa, like proving that he didn't need Bill Belichick, was pretty cool to me. For the game itself, it wasn't really that entertaining.
No, it was just kind of cool to see that Tom Brady was like, he just had the big dick energy. He's like, fuck you.
He's like,
I can
I'm
go
not
win
a
a team with
system
whoever I
QB.
want.
Yeah, like he proved that he didn't need Belichick. Like he took his buddies with him down to Tampa Bay, and I thought it was a heartwarming, a cool Super Bowl. So
didn't he take less money too?
I think he did.
Like a lot
I can't
less
confirm
money.
that, but I think he did. So
just so he could get good receivers.
Right.
So he could get Mike Evans, right?
Well, Mike Evans is already on the team.
Like Gronk.
He brought Gronk down there though.
There's somebody else. There's a receiver he wanted.
Antonio Brown was on the Buccaneers for a little bit.
Yeah, Antonio Brown.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Did that fiasco happen that season?
I think that's the season after. Yeah, he just took his fucking jersey off.
Yeah.
Just went off the field like this, just pumping up the crowd.
Man, it's hard to think.
Like,
he was
fuck y'all, I'm gone.
He was like really fucking good too, and now he's just crazy.
CTE is a killer.
Dude, it's more than a killer. I don't even know what to say.
That guy used to be like the best receiver in the league.
He was an animal, and then so he had one of those little moments.
But the antics were through the roof. That's what derailed the train, you know. What did you have at 10, Bryce?
10, I had the. Well, I don't know if my years are right here. I didn't put the. It's Patriots versus the Rams. I have 2019, but I think it's 2018.
That's valid. Yeah. I didn't have that one in my top 10.
Yeah, I didn't.
I just had it because the guy the Goff was still there, and he kind of shit the bed. Really, I mean, it was a low scoring game. It was battle of the defenses.
I had that one ranked as like the worst Super Bowl of the last 10
That's why I put it at 10. Like the Tampa Bay, Kansas City, it was cool. That one's unranked for me.
Yeah.
But it's same with I really wanted to put Super Bowl 50 on there. But like the fact that they just got blown out that bad is like,
it's tough. Yeah. What did Dalton have at 10?
The same thing as Bryce, Super Bowl 53.
Oh, well, there you go.
Patriots and the Rams.
53, not great. All right. Well, then we can move along into the.
So Dalton, you want to say your 9? We'll just go back and forth, kind of like Snake.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do a Snake. So Dalton, start.
Okay. I had Super Bowl 57, the Chiefs 38, Eagles 35.
Oh, okay.
In 2023.
Okay. I'm surprised that's that low. I thought that was a pretty good Super Bowl.
It was, but that's unranked for me.
It's unranked for you?
I told you, I just did this on the fly.
That's true.
I'd say that's more shocking than me.
Yeah, there's a little more shocking.
At least it is.
What'd you have at 9, Bryce?
Me, what I had at 9 is I had the Giants Patriots from 2012.
That's what I had at number 9.
That's a good one.
Giants 21, Patriots 17.
Yeah.
Eli Manning. Tom Brady's daddy.
Eli Manning. I always see a meme. It's like these two men are the reason that Tom Brady's undefeated in Super Bowls, and it's Eli Manning, and then it's
he's
another
not
guy
undefeated in Super Bowls.
Yeah.
Eli Manning and Nick Foles, I think.
Yeah, Nick Foles. It's just a goofy ass picture of Nick Foles.
I also have the Patriots and Giants at 9. I don't think it was a bad Super Bowl by any means. It's not the one with the helmet catch. I know that.
Nope.
So, but like it only ranks at 9 for me because I don't really remember much from that Super Bowl.
It was just the last time the Giants were in a Super Bowl.
I mean, it was cool that Manning beat Brady, but like I just can't really remember anything else from that Super Bowl besides that.
That's pretty much it.
So, what about you, Nick? Who do you have at 9?
I actually have Super Bowl 56, 2021, Rams versus Bengals.
Okay. At 9?
Yeah, at 9. Yeah. It was a good game. I really liked that game.
Yeah.
Got to see Joe Burrow in a Super Bowl, but I'm pretty sure this is the one where like this was it. I can't think right now. Cooper Kupp was amazing that year.
Yeah.
He was Super Bowl MVP. And it was great to see Matthew Stafford win his first Super Bowl on a new team.
That was the year he deserved it.
That is really like
that was a good Super Bowl. So yeah, I have Rams Bengals at 9.
Okay, very cool, Kanye. All right, number 8. So you start then, Nick. What do you have at 8?
At 8, I have the Bucks versus the Chiefs, 2020 Super Bowl 55.
Okay.
just like you guys said, this is Brady proving himself. He's not a system QB, and that he doesn't need Belichick to win a Super Bowl. And I really like that game, even though it was very one-sided, but it was it was a proving grounds.
Yeah, I feel like that's a good spot for that. And the game itself wasn't great, but it was a good spot. At 8, I have Super Bowl 54, Chiefs 31, 49ers 20. I feel like that was a pretty good game, and like it was a good thing for Mahomes' legacy to like get that was his first Super Bowl, right? Yeah, first Super Bowl. And they beat a pretty good Niners team that's similar to this Niners team, but this Niners team has an upgraded quarterback with Purdy because the other Niners team, they had Jimmy Garoppolo and he was dog shit. So
yeah,
I have them at 8. I feel like that was a decent Super Bowl.
That's mine as well.
That's yours at 8?
That's my 8.
Okay. All right. Then the 7 spot. What do you got?
Me. Oh wait, Dalton's got to go.
What about me?
Dalton. Sorry, Dalton. Go ahead.
Well, fuck you.
Snake draft, buddy. Come on.
God
Sorry,
damn.
I'm monitoring the time.
Fuck the time.
He goes, fuck the time. Yeah, it says the guy who doesn't have to edit it. Continue.
Number 8, I did Super Bowl 56, the Rams 23, Bengals 20.
So you and Nick have similar thoughts on that one. That's pretty good, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
I think that's valid. Do you have any takes from that Super Bowl? Like Rams Bengals? Any like things that stick out to you? Anything you remember? Or?
I don't even think it. No, I just remember just having to watch the highlights on this one because I had to work for this Super Bowl, so like I didn't get to watch it.
Yeah.
But I do know it was nice watching the Rams actually win, and it was a close battle.
Yeah.
At least from what I can make off of highlights.
Oh, there you go. Alrighty. What do you got for 7?
This point on in my list is just most of it's just random picks. Because I didn't watch half of them.
That's my whole list.
Number 7, I have Super Bowl 55, Tampa 31, Chiefs 9.
Okay. Valid pick. What do you got, Bryce?
My number 7 is 2017, I believe. Philly 41, New England 33. It's pretty good fucking game.
That was one of the best Super Bowl games I've watched. I think.
This is the
like
battle of
the Philly special when they ran that.
Yeah.
That was so fucking cool. And like for Nick Foles to carry the team on his back over the Patriots.
Yeah. Over the juggernaut of the Patriots.
One of my favorite
Super Bowls. You have it that low.
Yeah, I have that one pretty high.
Well, like I said, it was just last minute. Now I'm actually thinking about it. I could totally rearrange this list. Like, you guys are going to hate my number 1, so.
Oh, okay. We're going to hate your number 1? All right.
Yeah, Nick's going to give me shit for it. I already know.
For my 7.
I mean, it can't be as bad as mine.
Oh, fair enough. There you go.
What's your 7?
Not to beat a dead horse here, but I got Rams Bengals, Super Bowl 56. Slotted in just above those other ones. I think Stafford getting his first Super Bowl was pretty neat. I remember that Cooper Kupp catch over Eli Apple was huge. And although Joey B didn't get the Super Bowl ring,
it was his first year in it.
Yeah, he played a hell of a year that season. So, I mean, I really remember that one kind of fondly. So, although I wanted the Bengals to win that one, they didn't win it. But it is what it is. Nick, what do you got at 7?
At 7, I have Super Bowl 47, 2012 for Niners Ravens.
Okay.
I actually like
the blackout game.
The blackout game, the
Lights
Brother Bowl.
Oh yeah, the Harbaugh Bowl.
Hey, they're coming back. Hopefully, we can see another one.
Well, if we have another
Harbaugh
no,
they're
Bowl.
the same. Actually, no, it can't happen. They're both
right. It'd have to be like a championship, like a AFC championship
Next
game.
Year, though, we are going to get a matchup between those two in the regular season. I think the Ravens are supposed to go to the Chargers on the road, so we'll get a Harbaugh versus brother rivalry.
Brother Bowl.
The Brother Bowl. Brother Bowl.
The Brother Bowl.
Okay, Nick, what do you got at 6?
At 6, I have the Packers versus Steelers, Super Bowl 45. I actually remember this. Is like I was like a young little me in middle school watching this game.
Young little you.
But yeah, it was nice to see Aaron Rodgers hoist that trophy with Clay Matthews, and
I would say
That's what I remember.
Packers had a lot of injuries that game too, from what I remember. Like going back and
did.
watching the tapes on it, like Woodson went out. I remember that Nick Collins interception where he like returned it for a touchdown. That was huge. Like I was pretty young for that one too, obviously. But
yeah, we all were. We're all about the same age.
fond memories of that one.
They came back in the face of pretty much defeat.
And that was a crazy run for them that year too, because they were the 6th seed.
Yeah.
They were the lowest seed in the NFC, and they ran the table.
Yeah.
You know, they went. I remember they beat the Eagles in the wild card round. They beat the Falcons in the divisional, and then they beat the Bears in the NFC Championship. And that was huge. So
fuck the Bears.
Oh,
Nick.
Nick's gonna
Shut
get
the
all
fuck up.
He's doing Mason's bit right now. That's what he's doing. That's what he's doing.
I don't know why you guys hate it so
Shout out
much.
to Mason.
He goes shout out to Mason like he's fucking dead or something. At 6, I have.
Well, I mean, starting to think he might be.
He might be. Who knows?
Yeah.
At 6, I have Ravens 49ers from Super Bowl 47. I mean, we basically hit all the points on that one. So, yeah, it was a good game. Didn't crack the top 5, but right there. Oh, the Jacoby Jones kick return touchdown, too. I remember that. That was a big point of that game, too. So, Bryce, who do you have at 6?
Patriots Falcons.
Okay.
2016.
That's a very good Super Bowl, too. Like,
yeah.
I think that one cracks my top 5, if I'm not mistaken. But, yeah.
I believe, if I remember, it was one of Brady's best Super Bowl performances.
That was the 28-3 Super Bowl where the Falcons choked the lead.
Really?
Yeah. That's why it's...
I'm just going to keep my opinions to myself.
What? Why, Nick? What? Why?
No.
Why? Are you going to say, why is it that low?
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's exactly
Nick, that one didn't even make my top 10.
To be fair,
Really? What?
Yeah.
That's absurd.
Dalton
that didn't make.
Put them in there random.
I did. I put mine random too, but I remember that Super Bowl very specifically.
Top 3, without a doubt. I think
top 2 Super Bowls.
Top 2, maybe. Yeah.
Of all time.
I remember James White scoring that touchdown at the end of the game to win it. Oh, the one Edelman catch too, where he caught it like
Edelnut.
It was crazy. Edelnut. Go. What did he say?
Go get me in my bath going about what does it say? Like 195. Give me an ice cold Gatorade.
Yeah, it was that. I remember that. Dalton, what did you have at 6?
Number 6, I have Super Bowl 49, the Patriots 28, Seahawks 24.
That was a very good Super Bowl too. That was maybe not for Nick, Mr. Seahawks fan, but that was a great Super Bowl in my opinion. I liked that one. What did you have at 5?
Number 5, I had Super Bowl 52, Eagles 41, Patriots 33.
Okay, yeah, that one we touched on that. That one I really liked. It's good that it's top 5. Bryce, what did you have at 5?
Well, Nick's gonna like this one. Cameron won't. I have Seattle 43, Denver 8.
Really? That one's top 5?
I really like that game. I have a friend, shout out to my buddy back home, who I doubt he listens to this, but he is a diehard Seahawks fan, and so is his dad and his mom. And I just remember that year, like he's all hyped up for the Super Bowl. Because we always give him shit, like, they're not going to the Super Bowl. Yeah, your team's good. You got the Legion of Boom, but you're not going to the Super Bowl. Like, and then it happened. We're like, you know what? Good for you.
Right.
So it was a good Super Bowl. I hung out with a whole bunch of my buddies. Like it was a school night. We were sleeping over at our buddy's place. It was just a good night. Good night.
That one I didn't even have like my top 10, but I don't have as much of a personal connection to that.
And the only reason it's that high is because of the personal connection.
Well, that's true. Like I just don't remember that game being very good. Just because it was like 43-8, but like I didn't have the same personal connection over that one.
Well, yeah, and that's why it's a personal list, you know.
Yeah. We're on 5. I got Super Bowl 57 from last year. Chiefs 38, Eagles 35. Chiefs came back to win that one. I mean, there was some very crazy plays. Like Jalen Hurts played pretty good. I think there was that one pass to AJ Brown which was a touchdown. There was the Kadarius Toney punt return, the one good thing he's done in his career.
Butterfingers.
And then there's that one Bradbury holding call, which was very controversial, but it was like pretty close the whole game. But like it had us. I remember we were at What Is Your Apartment Now? We were watching it. It was you, me, and Mason, I think. and you make queso dip.
Oh yeah, I remember.
That was fire.
It was good,
Well,
but it was like super. Yeah,
It was thick.
it's very thick. It
But
didn't melt good.
We were
enough.
sitting on the edge of our seats the whole time. Like, it was crazy. It was such a good Super Bowl that it ranks in the top 5 for me. So,
Yeah.
Nick, what do you have at 5?
At 5, I know I'm a Seahawks fan, but it's definitely a top 5. So I'm somewhat biased. It could have been higher. Super Bowl 48 Seahawks Broncos.
I'm surprised you didn't put that at 1 just because you're a Seahawks fan.
I know, but I've had enough hate. I need
Nick
to put,
and I
like,
put them both at 5.
Oh, Nick doesn't want any more hate.
I need a decent list.
He's had enough for the people saying Nick's weird. Nick smells weird.
Nick's the kid who ate glue in the back of class.
Yeah. He was getting dunked on. He's like, I'm not doing this.
I'm done with this shit.
All right. What do you got at 4, Nick?
Against the Broncos, who were like fucking amazing.
Yeah, it's true. Peyton Manning did not have a good Super Bowl.
Fuck no.
Nope.
But you got
4,
another one.
I have Super Bowl 57, Eagles versus Chiefs, 2022.
Okay, good spot. Yeah. What are your thoughts on that one? You got anything to add about that one?
Yeah. It was kind of sad, to be honest.
Did you want the
everyone
Eagles to win?
expected the Eagles. I actually did want the Eagles to win, but
I think I was rooting for the Chiefs that game. You
but
were rooting for the Chiefs too, weren't you? Yeah.
I don't remember, honestly.
I think so.
I was going for the Eagles.
It seems like it was so far, like such a long time ago.
Even though it was like a year ago.
Yeah. Seems like it was like 2 years ago.
I remember Mason was rooting for the Chiefs too, I think. If I'm not mistaken, he was. Because he was hyped too.
Year.
And that holding call, isn't that kind of crazy to think about now that like Mason, who's like up there with Chiefs hater for you too? Mm-hmm. He was like rooting for the Chiefs a year ago.
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy to think about.
Yeah.
But how the tides turn, how the world's changed.
Oh,
you know what they say? Either you die a hero,
or you see yourself,
or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain. Yeah, that's how it goes. Number 4 for me, I had Super Bowl 45, Packers 31, Steelers 25.
That's
guess what, Jarrett?
Is that what you got?
That's my number 4 too.
Yeah. Now this one was a pretty good game itself. Oh, yes, a lot of personal connection to this one, though. I remember sitting upstairs. I was sitting on a Packers blanket on the ground watching the Packers win the Super Bowl, and I remember being very happy as a kid to see that. So Rodgers balled out that game. Jordan Nelson, man, like,
I remember
just that team they had in 2010, 2011 was stellar. I have, like, I'm not going to take the time to dig it out, but in there I have, like, a catalog from that year, like a Super Bowl, like, magazine from that year that has all the players on the Packers, all the players on the Steelers.
Well, like the Sports Illustrated one or something?
It must have been something like that, but it was something that, like, that's the last Packers Super Bowl win, and that's the only Packers Super Bowl win I've got to see in my lifetime, so it holds a special place in my heart.
Yeah.
As soft as that sounds.
I remember it was the one, my mom always made me go to bed at halftime at the Sunday night games because we were always an hour behind. And it was like 8 o'clock, it'd be like 9:30, 10 o'clock, it'd be like, all right, you're not staying up because it'd get done at like 11.
Yeah.
You know, by the time.
Late.
And she's like, I'll let you stay up just because it's the Super Bowl.
Wow.
And I remember the last part of the game. And I'm like, my mom, she's a Packers fan, but she was like, she doesn't really get super ecstatic about things, but that she was ecstatic about.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That is huge.
It's just been like a long time coming, man. Long time coming.
What do you got at 4, Dalton?
I have the Giants Patriots Super Bowl 46.
Okay. See, now I feel bad for putting it at 9, but then again, this is on the fly.
That's one I think honestly could really flex. Maybe not at like 1, but like that one could flex in anywhere on this because, like, depending on your opinion on the whole Eli Manning storyline and your view of the Giants, like, you could have that one up pretty high. True. So I think that's a valid spot for it.
True.
Yeah. What do you have at 3, Dalton? We're in the top 3 here.
Super Bowl 47, Ravens 34, 49ers 31.
Okay.
That is also my number 3.
The Harbaugh Bowl. You got that at 3?
Yeah, I got the Harbaugh Bowl at 3.
Anything extra to add on that game, or? I know we kind of touched on it a little bit already.
It's kind of hard to like remember.
Wasn't Kaepernick the quarterback for the Niners in that one?
It was.
Sadly.
I think he was. Sadly, yeah.
Yes.
I remember I was rooting for the Ravens that year.
Yeah.
All right. I wanted Flacco, the Flack attack,
the
baby.
Flack attack, baby. At my 3, I have The Super Bowl that will forever haunt Nicholas Adams. Super Bowl 49. Patriots 28. Seahawks 24. The game with the Malcolm Butler interception at the 1 yard line.
Yeah.
I'm going to say it now, and they've said it since. Why didn't you hand the ball off to Marshawn Lynch? That's all I can remember for that game. I remember the Richard Sherman meme, too, when he saw the pick and he went, ah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was very sad.
Well, I mean, you work your whole life pretty much up to win a Super Bowl. Like once you win the Super Bowl, that's it.
Yeah.
There's nothing else to do.
And what happens to guys who win the Super Bowl? The immediate goal after that, win another.
Yeah.
That's how important it is.
Yeah.
I don't think that gets stated enough. And you're right. You work your whole time to get there, and maybe that isn't recognized enough out there that this is the big deal.
Yeah. For the people who are actually diehard, fucking Brock Purdy. He's been playing his whole life, busting his ass his whole life, his whole career. Drafted very last, Mr. Irrelevant. And now he's in a Super Bowl.
Brock Purdy glaze.
Yeah, his glaze. But there's guys like that. There's stories like that all over the NFL. Think about the Griffin brothers that were on the Seahawks.
Yeah, one doesn't have a hand.
Yeah, one of them doesn't have a hand. He played professional football. Everybody said, no, you shouldn't play professional football.
You got to give it credit to him, man. That's a Super Bowl in itself.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah.
It's just shit like that. You work your whole life. The guy probably didn't even think in high school. He's like, man, I couldn't see myself playing a Super Bowl,
There you are.
And then he's in a Super Bowl, playing a Super Bowl,
Nick, what do you have at 3?
At 3, I have the Seahawks Patriots Super Bowl 49. It's pretty sad to put it top 3, but yeah, it was stupid. Did
you cry?
Brady.
I would.
We didn't even hand it off. We passed it off to Brady. Brady won his Super Bowl. Not gonna lie, I'm pretty sure all Seahawks fans,
a lot of demons coming on.
Seahawks, lot of Seahawks fans. Every time they see that or some QB throwing it at the 1 yard line, they get PTSD hardcore.
I get the 1,000-yard stare.
Believe it or not, that's happened in Madden, and I'm like, did that just
silent
happen?
Up? You just
and then I just pause the game and I just think so. But but it's a good Super Bowl when it makes you think like that. So
right.
But yeah, number 3 Seahawks Patriots Super Bowl 49.
Okay. What do you got at 2?
Super Bowl 52 Eagles versus Patriots. Fucking amazing. I just love seeing the Eagles just fucking take a shit on the Patriots.
Shit on them, yes. I have.
It was beautiful.
I got Pats Falcons Super Bowl 51 is my second Super Bowl in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 28-3 game, and Tom Brady came back. Great game for them. I mean, tough game for Matty Ice, and I think. It should kind of be obvious what my number 1 is now. So I'll just say that my 1 was Eagles Pats, but I think the Eagles Pats one only ranks higher for me because I was rooting for the Eagles to win that Super Bowl compared to where I was rooting for the Falcons to beat the Patriots.
Yeah.
In the Super Bowl prior, and watching the Eagles win that, I just remember being very happy after that Super Bowl, and happy for what happened, I have a lot of fond memories of that game. Nick Foles balled out, didn't really do much with his career after that, but he balled out. It was very nice.
Yeah, there's
before the Eagles became insufferable bastards.
Yeah, there's only a handful of people I could say they played in a Super Bowl. So
yeah, exactly. What do you have at 2, Bryce?
This is where Nick's gonna hate me. I have the 2021 Rams versus Bengals.
Oh, that's pretty up there. Is it because of the Stafford?
No, it's just because it was
Stafford.
No,
it's Stafford. Let's be honest.
See what I said?
In the closet.
Don't say it's Stafford because that's not feed into his narrative.
It's not Stafford. It's the first year for me that we saw Joe Burrow. I feel like that was his kind of demon Super Bowl.
For the Rams in that Super Bowl though.
No, I wasn't. I was rooting for. No, I wasn't.
Yeah, you were. I remember it. You were rooting for the Rams. You definitely were.
Was that the one where we were watching it at Dalton's house?
Yeah, and you said,
"Oh, I made buffalo chicken dip that year." I remember that.
Yeah, because we watched it all at Dalton's house. Like, I feel like the majority of people there were rooting for the Rams, and I was rooting for the Bengals. Mason rooted for the Bengals too that game too.
I don't even remember. It was like so long.
But you were
2
like,
years. It was already 3 years ago almost.
You said you wanted the Rams to win though because you wanted Stafford to win. Which
Yeah, I do remember you saying that.
Valid.
Nick, did I even know you back then? Like wholeheartedly.
Yeah.
It really wasn't that long ago, but it feels like a while ago.
Well, because I came down here in the fall of 21.
Yeah, that was
still our first year in college, Bryce.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm saying it's like,
and then, yeah, because we met you during that football season. I remember it was a Packers.
His dumbass over there, Dalton, told me to come over one weekend. And I'm like, fuck it. I have nothing else to do. I was like, great, I'm going to get murdered out in the middle of Wisconsin.
Yeah, we were out in the middle of nowhere where Dalton's house is, and it was Sunday. Packers Bengals was on. You came over and watched the game with us. I remember that.
I remember I just showed up and there was like
a bunch of yahoos.
Random people there.
Bunch of dudes.
Bunch of idiots.
Yeah,
right.
I think Kira was there. And then
I don't think she was.
No, yeah, she was.
It was just the boys that day, wasn't it?
Oh no, wasn't she there with the Super Bowl?
Oh, at the Super Bowl she was.
Yeah, Super Bowl. Because I remember I walked into the Super Bowl and that's the first time I met Kira and I met Savannah.
Yeah, that's what it was. So very fun times.
Yeah,
so.
Very good times. Yeah.
So that's at your 2, you said?
Yes. That is
Dalton, what do you have at your 2?
I have the Panthers Broncos Super Bowl 50.
Okay.
Really? Even though they got that
assuming there's a personal connection to that one.
Awesome.
Yeah, there is. It was the first Super Bowl I watched with my grandfather.
Oh, that's awesome.
And,
there you go.
I remember just him actually just shit talking the entire time. I mean, I wasn't that old at the time, 2016. But when it was just me and him at the house, just watching it, just having a good time.
The fact that they just made it there though is cool. Even if you're a Panthers fan,
the journey there was awesome watching them.
Yeah, and they had a really good. Regardless if they lost the Super Bowl, they had a really good season. They went 15-1 and made the Super Bowl.
Fuck yeah!
So it's
definitely the best performing season they've had in a while.
See, now it's going to be one of those situations where if I don't know if I'm going to make a graphic for this, the Super Bowl rankings, but if I do that and then someone's going to be like, "How does he have Panthers Broncos at 2?" And be like, "Actually, it was the first Super Bowl he watched with his grandfather."
Yeah, and they'd be like, "Oh,
yeah, you
okay. Oh, sorry."
Yeah, it's gonna be.
Fuck it.
I want you to post.
I can take it.
I should just make a graphic because I know someone's gonna be like,
"I'm gonna shit on him."
This guy's fucking brain dead for saying Panthers Broncos at 2. Yeah,
dude,
maybe if you listen to the podcast.
My top 2 are both based off of a personal connection. Yeah.
All right. Then the 1. What do you got for 1, Dalton?
Yeah.
I have the Packers Steelers Super Bowl 45 at number 1.
Nice.
There you go.
Nice.
What's the personal connection to that one?
So 1 is the very first Super Bowl I ever watched, but then it was also the first time my dad took me to the family get-togethers for the Packer games.
Oh, you fucking TikTok commenter. You better watch what you're saying right now. You better listen to this podcast.
You got to be in the clip.
His top 2 are his family. You can't just fucking just shit on him.
There's already going to be people that are going to shit on him for us. No doubt.
You have to listen to the podcast.
Yeah.
You do.
But
to get it.
Great.
Nobody gives that much effort nowadays.
They don't.
Enough of the shit.
What do you got at 1?
I have the 2014 game, I believe it is. I think I wrote my years down wrong. It is the Patriots versus the Seattle Seahawks.
Oh yeah, that's a good pick. That's the number 1 pick.
The throw at the 1-yard line. I'm sorry, Nick.
Number 1 pick.
It's a good game. It was a really good game. Choke artist central at the end. I'm sorry, but I was really rooting for the Seattle that year just because there's a lot of people rooting for the Patriots, and I was just sick of Patriots fans. So
yeah, that's valid.
Sorry, Nick.
I already spoiled my 1, but Eagles 41, Pats 33, Super Bowl 52 was my favorite. Nick, what do you have at 1? I think I know.
Number 1, Super Bowl 51, Falcons Patriots 28-3. Falcons fans, you're never gonna hear the end of it. It's you thought 1 yard line pass was bad. your PTSD is so bad every time you see 28-3. Like off the like say you're driving on like the highway and you see 28-3 on like a billboard, you're gonna have PTSD. You're gonna like you're gonna be lost.
Dude,
And
I'm not even a Falcons fan. I'll be playing Madden and I'll go up 28-3, and then I'll be like, oh no.
oh no, yeah. See,
Oh,
that's
no.
how.
It's
That's
happening.
why
The stars are aligning.
That's why it's my number one, because of how like even culturally like you bring up 28-3, people know what that is.
Yeah.
And it's fucking insane. It was a great Super Bowl. I was like, this is the end of Tom Brady. Tom Brady fucking sucks. Then here he comes, fucking sitting on the sideline at
Wrong number.
halftime, like
much.
sitting in his position where he like puts his head down
Yeah.
and like you fucked up.
Yeah.
And
You know it's game over.
And again, there was a bunch of plays. I know we talked about this already, but the Julian Edelman play, that was fucking insane. That was like knowing that was a catch. That like this is why it's number one. Not even a Patriots fan. I can't like I hate the Patriots, but that was probably the best Super Bowls I have ever watched. This is probably, if we did an all-time list, this is probably number 2.
There you go. Alrighty. That's the end of that. So the only thing we have left on the agenda is the pick'em.
Yeah, we gotta talk about the pick for the Super Bowl.
So
We gotta talk about the big game.
Yeah, the big game.
So this is from the conference championship. I went 1-1. Mason went 2-0 in the conference championship. Bryce, you went 0-2.
Yeah.
Dalton, you went 1-1. Nick, you went 0-2. So I'm gonna do 2 picks for this week. Actually, I want you to give me the winner of the Super Bowl. Say the score. The score is not going to be recorded towards your pick'em record or anything. But then for an additional W, name the Super Bowl MVP. So who wants to start?
49ers. I'm going. You know what? 49. This is like everyone's pick. 49ers win. CMC wins MVP.
What's the score?
Oh, I think this is going to be a very offense-heavy game.
Fuck yeah.
Well, like again, both defenses are both pretty good.
I was gonna say,
if I was a betting man,
it's gonna be a battle no matter what.
I think it's gonna be within 20. It's gonna be under 30 points. I'm gonna go with. You know what? I'm gonna go 30-27. 49ers win.
Yeah. Okay. I am gonna go Niners winning it. I'm gonna go. I hate to say it. Brock Purdy gets the MVP instead of CMC.
Wow. Okay.
That's fair.
I have a feeling he's gonna get it.
The same shit.
So Brock Purdy gets the MVP. It's gonna be 27-14.
All right. Valid. I'm gonna go.
Should we guess the Gatorade color too?
Maybe. Red.
Are you going red?
Red.
I'm gonna go blue. No, purple.
Green.
I pick purple.
What'd you say, Dalton?
Green.
Green? Okay.
Green.
All right.
Lemon lime.
My
Fire
pick
flavor.
is I'm gonna go Chiefs over 49ers. And
okay. Why?
Because I feel like the Chiefs are hard to beat in the playoffs.
The playoffs.
They really are. And I feel like everyone else here is going to pick the Niners. So I'm going to go Chiefs. I'm going to say not offensive heavy game. You're underestimating how good the Niners defense is and how good the Chiefs defense is. The Chiefs held the Ravens, who have been a nonstop offense, to 13 points.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, Niners have CMC also, though.
I'm going to
They
say
don't have to pass.
Kansas City's run defense ain't that.
I'm going to say Chiefs win. Let's go 23-17. 23-17, Chiefs win. Super Bowl MVP. The one I want to pick, I know isn't going to win it. Isaiah Pacheco, baby. Super Bowl MVP.
He ain't
You know what?
it.
You know what? You know what? That's not a bad one. That's not
Isaiah
bad,
Pacheco.
Nate.
Everyone thinks Travis Kelce is going to get it.
Oh,
Isaiah fucking Pacheco.
Oh, it's going to be
My goat.
Mahomes.
That's a boring pick.
I know it's a boring pick, but it's what's going to happen.
Pacheco's a good.
Yeah.
Pacheco's a good one. Both of them could go run heavy.
Been an Isaiah Pacheco believer since the start. and I'm putting
Yeah, you
put my stock in him. Yeah, Nick,
He's
you know
good.
you're
He's a good
wrong.
running back.
I remember all the
Whatever-
arguments.
Whatever
between
happened
Jarrett
to
and Nick.
Edwards-Helaire being the lead back? That's one I'm gonna hold over Nick's
DTH.
head forever, dude.
Oh, look at that! Look at that! It's
Yeah.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
Yeah, look at that. All right, Dalton, what's your pick?
Dun.
Sorry, Jarrett. You're standing alone with the Chiefs winning. I'm
That's fine.
going 49ers winning.
Okay.
And like I want to see. I think Purdy, like the way he's been playing, like if he gets MVP, that'd be neat. Like I could support it. But I'm gonna go with CMC.
Yep.
I want
Valid,
CMC
but
to get it, but realistically,
just
they're going to give
because,
it to the quarterback.
What do you
They're
got
gonna
for a
give it to
score?
Purdy.
I'm thinking it's gonna be a bit somewhat close. I'm going 28-21.
Oh, okay.
Valid. All right, folks, that's our Super Bowl picks, and that's the end of Chiefs Eats 53. Actually, announcement too. For the off season, we are going to be doing a joint creator mock draft, which is a 30, well, not 32, it's going to be a 30 user mock draft where each will round up Instagram accounts, will round up TikTok accounts of small football creators, all the way to big football creators if people want in.
Yeah.
And you get to pick a team, or you can have us randomize a team for you, and then you are responsible for that team's pick.
Yeah.
And basically, you will function as their GM. We'll do round one, and we'll release pick by pick by pick throughout our Instagram and TikTok page. And then people could check it out. It'll be a cool opportunity for pages to collaborate and everyone to meet. I'm excited to do that. I'm excited to set it up. So
Yeah.
if you have any interest, please contact our Instagram or our TikTok. The handles will be in the description. I'll put them in there. And we're looking forward to doing that. It's going to be pretty cool. Expect the off-season content to start pretty soon. I mean, next week we'll have our Super Bowl review on the episode.
We're
And
gonna have to start shooting in
We're
the
either
dark.
crying or celebrating. We'll see what happens.
Yeah,
And
and
we're
then-
either gonna make fun of
Make fun of Jarrett, or Jarrett's gonna make fun of us.
or
Oh, yeah, it's going to come down to that. See, that's the thing. I feel like I have no pressure on me for this one, though.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I have any pressure because everyone picked the Niners. But if the Chiefs win, then I get to be like,
lots of content.
So
Lots of content.
make a
So,
bet. You want to make a bet?
using the
On
Sharps app.
Sharps?
I mean, you can make a bet on Sharps. If the Chiefs win, I'll wear a Niners hat. If the Niners win, I'll wear a Niners hat on the pod.
You
That's
have
fair.
a Niners hat?
No, I don't.
So you have to buy one.
I would.
Express ship it.
Yeah, I would.
Ooh.
I'll buy a cheap one.
Give me
But-
a lot of money.
If if the Chiefs win,
Bryce
you gotta
has to
wear
admit
you gotta
that
wear a
he's
Chiefs hat on the
fan.
pod.
Chiefs hat?
Yeah.
Do I gotta buy it?
Yeah,
Maybe, probably.
don't be a loser.
Is that a bet you want to take or no?
I mean, kinda, because it's only a hat.
It is only a hat. I would say jersey, but jersey's like $130.
I'm not.
bucks.
Yeah, I'm not spending 130
Yeah.
bucks, bro. I already spent one on a Jones jersey this
Yeah.
year. I got my jersey for the
Hat of
year.
your choosing too. Like, yeah, you can wear whatever hat.
Okay, why not?
Hey, he's in. All right, there you go.
Yeah, why the fuck not?
We'll do it. We'll express
Super
ship it.
Bowl's only once a year.
Order it right after the Super Bowl or Monday, whatever.
Yeah.
Express
Sunday
ship
night,
it.
Monday morning.
Try to have it for the next podcast. So
Yeah.
there you go. That's the bet. I mean that's it. Nick, you got any news you want to bring up or no?
Yeah, follow our new bettings page, Hard Count Bets, and don't forget to use our code HARD459 on Sharps. We'll post some content on there. You'll see some on the main page on TikTok and Instagram, so just be on the lookout. Maybe some betting advice. So
There you go.
remember,
Very cool.
gamble responsibly, kids.
Yes. And
Yeah,
If you're a
don't,
kid,
don't bet
don't
the
gamble.
mortgage or the car payment.
yeah. Only bet what you can afford to lose. That's what
Yeah.
Kurt Warner says on his commercials.
Yeah,
If you
don't-
throw away
don't-
20 bucks, throw away 20 bucks. Don't throw away $2,000.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alrighty.
don't throw away your life savings on the octopus pick because it's not going to happen. So
Damn. I'm gonna bet it. Putting
The 0.001% chance it happens. You drop 10 bucks on it. You won like $10,000
what
on
do you
it.
mean? I'm putting my savings account on it. Putting the mortgage in
15
the
grand.
I'm going for broke on this bitch.
Fuck it.
40 full bands.
You're telling me someone didn't throw an octopus on the field during the Super Bowl?
What the hell?
I just lost a fuck ton of money.
Okay.